fulfilling his run gap assignment and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9.
Come on. Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now it's Sanders. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
27 yards.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
This is caught at 2. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Right back to him on 1st down. Again, he finds an opening. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Cam Little to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Liking it.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. It was Arnold there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And I'm up and down, just shy of the 40.
And the Bengals,
it's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Now a handoff running right. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
That one is complete. Down the left sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A huge play there for the Bengals.
1st and goal.
A gain of 48. So the big play changes the complexion of things It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Bengals. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Cam Little to kick off.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this, but he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down. One quarter in the books. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment.
Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, it's Shador. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up
Brings up
a third
down
down.
and 17.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Ready. Here we go. Start. 19, shot, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
And the Bengals
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
16 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hawk 70, go!
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He's brought down at the
So they try to throw a little bit of a
37-yard line.
curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
60 by 6, Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Ready.
Now Shador on 1st down. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And 10 at the
They don't waste any
38-yard
time
line.
capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start, and it's exactly what they're able to do on that first down play.
79 Broncos. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
On 2nd down, Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It is a huge play for Detroit. 31 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone. What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
5-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half.
And goal.
Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, the Lions call their first timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. 18, Pioneers. Viking, 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. This one
The field goal
is good. He knocks it through.
Makes the score.
The Lions get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant.
A gain of 17
He's taken
yards.
down, but just shy of midfield.
Bengals.
17 yards, the gain there.
It's a gain of
It's
17
a Cincinnati
yards.
first down.
First down, Bengals.
This is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Bengals.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
At the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A
quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Quick throw on the RPO is batted away. That is incomplete. It's a good job of recognition by the defense, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A 34-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bengals will tie this game up here late in the first half. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Go.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This is stretching it. It'll be a 68-yard attempt. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll try to sneak it here, and they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not good. It's no good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down past the 40-yard line.
And the Bengals,
first time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. They send a receiver in motion left. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And In this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Ready up. Let's go.
They motion a receiver right. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feels. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision.
At their own
as this ball comes out to the 35.
Stephanie! 70 Timberwolf!
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
2nd and 11.
Go!
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Detroit.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
That's a short one by Laporta. And they'll take this down inside 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
First and 10
Ball
at the
down to the
16-yard
16-yard line. And it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Pass. Complete to Jahmyr Gibbs. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 11-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Ready? Bronco 80.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 5.
Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing again is Sanders. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Ready?
Sanders on third down. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will have the first down, almost a touchdown, out of bounds, just short of the pylon. So they roll the dice on fourth down and are rewarded with first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Lions. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
24.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This is going to be taken in at the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Sideline at the 45. And he gets out of bounds as well. yardage. They've stopped the clock. They are on the edge of field goal range now.
First down, Cincinnati.
A big one here in the fourth quarter. 32 yards. Going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss of 2.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Hey, motion. 18 Cardinal.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Mikey's 18.
Send a man in motion right. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
20-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
Monroe's pass. Complete to number 14. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to this running back. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is first and goal.
First and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here we go. First and goal. Slot man in motion left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will go up by 7.
Makes the score Bengals 31, Lions 24. Cam Little to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Lions
Return team going to let that
10
one go. It'll go through the end zone.
35-yard
It's a
line.
touchback. Here's first down.
Here we go. Set. 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The game is there for
Brings
the
up a
taking. They
third
control
down
their own
and 10
destiny,
yards
but this
to
brings
go.
up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
He's going to have a first down and then some. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
And the Lions.
It's a big play when they needed it the most.
First and 10
It's a gain of 43 yards.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection, and they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Let's go. Go.
Again, it's Sanders. This one caught at the 4. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
To throw again is Sanders. And he'll get in. An incredible, gutsy call. Pays off. They've taken the lead by 1.
31.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll start at the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up
first
shop.
and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Going to mark him down just shy of the 40.
First down.
And a timeout comes. Whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock.
First down, Bengals.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute.